Hello everyone, and today we're playing as Hungary. So, we're playing Hungary, but again, we're not playing Hungary normal way, because it's boring. So, what are we gonna do here? And here we have a choice to continue Hortis' legacy, I guess, or something like that, or go with undermine the admiral. Then get ourselves this guy who is really Christian, so he declares war on atheism, so we're gonna play with him. Continue the regency. For now, Hungary is very bad country to start playing as. The Treaty of Trianon, which is giving us those kind of debuffs which are really bad if you really think about it, you know. This is just too bad. Also, not only that, but we got treaties here which is giving us political power gain of minus 15%. So we need to get rid of that, or we need to fix that. We will see about that. And yeah, also, we have some demands to Romania, Yugoslavia, Austria, and Czechoslovakia. So it means to all of our neighbors, basically. And we will fulfill them. We will make Hungary great again, and maybe even attack Germans. Most likely stab them in the back. We got 4 factories for small arms, 1 factory for support equipment, and 1 for artillery. You need to select here some companies because we need them. This is our division template for now. So just a reminder, you need to get yourself chief of army or chief of staff. Chief of army, because we need to change this template. This is too bad. We have no support equipment, we have no artillery, and it's just 12 combat, so it's just not going to work against any of our neighbors, even the Austrians. It's just joke. So we're gonna fix it. And also we got 6 civilian factories, so we can build, I guess, infrastructure, maybe military factories in all of those provinces which are of course developed. Research wise, we got ourselves 4 slots, which is very good for a country like Hungary. We're going with machine tools, construction 1, electronics, and yeah, let's go with artillery, or let's just check it out if we have. Okay, we do not have engineers, so we will change the artillery to the engineers. So now that admiral's authority is undermined, we will go with those 2 focuses, and then we will go with march on Budapest. I don't really know if we will get a civil war here or we will just get it for free. I just don't really know, to be honest, but yeah. Also, we got ourselves a German civil war, which means they will probably go monarchist. And the good thing there is that they will probably not attack Austria or Czechoslovakia, which is very good, so we can just take them. Unlike when the Germans just annex them and we get kinda nothing. So yeah, it's not really cool. Let's just hope they are monarchists or democrats. That will be even better. The cross march on Budapest, and I don't really know what to do here. Open fire and scare them off, and arrest their leader, because like, what we need to do here, I don't know. Let's go with this because it's giving us more fascist support. And yeah, the most confusing thing here is that the fascists and the authoritarians are for Horthy, but it looks like they are fascists. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Now let's get ourselves some chief of army. Let's go with organization. We do not need the defense because we're gonna attack and we're gonna do it very well. Yeah, but for now let's go with chief of army for organization, because right now the only thing we need is to change our division templates. Now we go with march on Budapest, which will either give us options for civil war, which I don't really want to happen, or just a normal revolution. Okay, so the march on Budapest gave us this, which is changing our leader to this guy, and I'm okay with this. Now let's go with government of national unity, which will probably give us the guy who we want to see, and not this one, because I don't really think this guy can do anything to our neighbors, and I don't really like his face. He's ugly, he's kinda ugly, and he looks bad, so we're just gonna change him and see what happens. National unity is done, so now we can take. Okay, let's go with this one, and yeah, We got ourselves this guy, which we of course needed. Now we go with corporatism, and then with this. Then wherever the cross points, the Romanian Civil War ended, and as I expected, the fascist of course won. Corporatism is done. We're going with this. Also, let's go with war economy, because yeah, 10 factories is already better. Let's destroy the infrastructure that we were building, and let's go with military factories. We got 2 more. Okay, now we go with wherever the cross points. We can do this, which is very interesting. So we can crown Hermann Göring as apostolic king, which will give us joins the kingdom of Hungary. I don't really think Hermann Göring can be apostolic king, because bro, it's Hermann Göring. What is this? How can he be the apostolic king of fucking Hungary? But yeah, looks like he can, or what? I don't really understand this concept. But yeah, we will later go with territorial claims and probably demand Transylvania, and we cannot demand anything as I see here. Yeah, we need more military, guys. Focus on making military, and yeah, that's our goal for now, because we cannot do anything without military, which we do not have. So I will probably focus on industry, and so after doing those focuses, I guess we can go with some economic ones, because what is the point of doing those 2 focuses if we cannot go further than that, because we just do not have any military? So let's just take the interventionist stabilization, because it's giving us 100 political power, 1 civilian factory, and not minus 10% of political power, which we already have problems with. Because of the Gambas trade treaty, if I read it right, I guess. So yeah, that, and of course we are disarmed nation, so we need to higher up the conscription levels, which we can do only with political power, which we do not have. And friendly reminder, we got 160 political power. Let's change to volunteers only, and then we can go, I guess, with higher conscription. 300,000 will be good for us, so we can already start our expansionism. But now we cannot do anything with that, because we are too poor, as you see. Okay, great news here. We got ourselves manpowers in fields, and the Soviet Civil War started here. So we make new divisions to get ourselves at least, like, we can go with this, because it's just 35 days and 1 civilian factory, which is okay if you really think about it. So yeah, let's just take it, and let's check the demands if we can do anything. Oh, we can. So yeah, I'm just a little bit of action guy here. I want the action, I want the epic things to happen, so we will already go with promote Hungarianism, and then with territorial demands, because we already got 70% of the Czech military, so we can do that. And the Transylvania too, which is interesting, because I thought, okay, if you really think about it, yeah, the Romanians are strong, but they're not that strong as Czechoslovakia is, because if I'm not wrong, they get 40 to 50 divisions at start. I may be wrong, or maybe even very wrong, but yeah, I remember they have pretty high numbers, so I think it's okay. So Italy wants to militarize the Rome Protocols. We are okay with that. It's okay for us. The Austrians do not agree with that. Now we can go with demand Transylvania, and of course move our divisions to the borders with Romania, so they will see our power and they will say no. That's probably what's going to happen. We will refuses to give up Transylvania. We will go, they went too far. Yeah, I'm not choosing Germany. They will probably fall to Romanian pressure. Let's take Italy. I guess they will give us... Okay, oh, this is great. So this is what is called being a good bitch. You get yourselves everything you want. Forget what I said now. Forget about it. I was on emotions and I said the thing that I didn't want to say. Now we pressure Austria to give us more lands. So now we demand this province from the Austria, and they happily transfer it to us. I think it's not even because of Italy, and yeah, they just okay, so I guessed wrong, and that's very good. And also we integrate that. Okay, so the Czechoslovakians fall, and we take ourselves these provinces too. Interesting and very good. Now we go with demand the Voivodina. Let's ask let's ask Italy for support. Let's strike them because yeah, it will not be interesting. Now our borders do not look so like cooked. It's okay for now. And also we got rid of Yugoslavia, so now we wait for Italians to answer that. I guess they will say yes. Yeah, okay, now we got even more lands, which is cool, and we can reintegrate them. Allies. So the Austrians now join the Allies, which is giving me a reason to attack the Czechs too. And I think we can already attack them. They're not a big threat. Now Czechoslovakia is... we can reintegrate Eastern Slovakia, and 10 days are done. We are attacking Poland and getting this focus, which is giving us even more attack. So now apparently SSSR is in war with Germany. I guess now, yeah, I forgot about the doctrine. We can actually attack the Soviet Union. Now I'm gonna do this in front of your eyes. We're gonna save this game like this, and then we're gonna attack the French. And yeah, set the military plan. So apparently we will end here, because either I will just lose and it will be not interesting because I will lose, right? Or it will stay this way. Italians won't join our war against the Germans, and the Germans will eventually get stronger and stronger and just push us back. Or we will just make some tiny fucking ass country as a fucking whole defense line and defend until the end of our days. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and yeah, on the subscribe part, please do it. I need to get to 1000 1,000 subscribers until end of this month. I really think I could do that, but yeah, if you will help, it will be even faster. Yeah, this was it. Until the next one, goodbye.